Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Kim with allthingsdrone.com. So, thanks for checking out my video. This was kind of like impromptu because I was not sure when I would actually get my drone. If you remember, I talked about the Mini 3 Pro. Let me know if you can hear me okay. I'm switching mics today and everything because I wanted to be able to be a little more flexible as I open this package. Um, so let me know if you can hear me. I see TED Talk said playing First Class by Jack Holland. Guess it kind of sounds like that. So just a little bit of like what all happened since I ordered the drone. As you know, on May 10th is when it was actually like released, or basically that trailer was released to the public. And May 10th is when like everyone rushed to the website, including myself, to order the. One second. Okay, so basically everybody, including myself, rushed to the website. This is my first time ordering directly from DJI, and it's definitely been an experience. Normally I go directly to Best Buy. This is the first time I actually like bought it when it basically came out. So gonna switch over to a different camera. I see Ted said he wasn't expecting this setup. So yeah, I'm gonna switch over to a different camera, but basically just wanted to talk you through the timeline. So I ordered on May 10th, and then basically I was told it was gonna be delivered by May 31st. So about May 25th is when they sent out an email saying that, we're on time for May 31st. And basically from that point on, from May 25th, it said that a label was created. And if you know anything about that, just because a label is created doesn't mean anything shipped. So the DJI had marked it as shipped, and it never like left the warehouse, I want to say, until like June 1st. So I was hoping to get this last week. I want to say it left the warehouse earlier this week, but it got here today. So I'm excited. And it was just an ordeal. A lot of people were expecting it on the 31st. Some of my friends like constantly hit up DJI every day, and they were able to get credits. One of my friends got a credit up like $200 worth of DJI credits, which he's going to use to buy another battery. So yeah, it's been an interesting experience. I think they could have handled it better, but I think what happens is when the drone comes from overseas, it arrives into one of the warehouses and has to go through customs to be scanned. So that delay I saw was probably that and some other things. So let's go ahead and switch over to my other camera. One second. Now, let me know if you can see it. Like I said, I'm trying a different setup. This is literally, I just opened the box to make sure everything was in here. So let me know that you can see this okay. But let's see. Yeah, Ray of Sunshine says, wow. Ray of Sunshine asks, so they got their credits and still got to keep their drone? Yes. So they got to keep their drone and everything. I didn't hit up DJI every day because I have a lot of different things I'm working on. Actually trying to get ready to travel for my birthday next week. and I just had a lot of things going on. So I was only able to get like $70 worth of credits on top of like $13 what they already give you for purchasing the drone, which I mean, it really isn't a lot when you think about it. Okay, so literally, this is how the box arrived. You would think, like, did they play football with my drone? Like, what? Oops, let me not show my address. Did they play football with my package or what? Like, it was interesting. So I got the Mini 3 Pro, and here is. Let me move out this. Okay, so literally, this is how this arrived after waiting so long, and $1,300 on this total thing. But hey, I was just a little bummed that it kind of was beat up. Thankfully, it's not the actual drone. This is the Fly More. Let me move the box out the way. So we'll start with this. Yes, Ray of Sunshine. Like, I was like, come on, y'all. What did y'all do? Like, did y'all throw this at my door when y'all got here? Okay, so this is the Fly More kit, and it comes with, let's go ahead and unbox it, open it up. Like, literally, I want to do a live unboxing, and I don't have time to record a video right now just because I told you I'm getting ready for an upcoming birthday trip. And I was expecting to have the drone last week. Ooh, it's been a long day. Last week, and I didn't. So I just want to do it now because I won't get a chance to actually post it. So as you can see, it's like literally somebody, I don't know what they did here. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to actually do that to that. But anyway, kind of tough because like literally they threw this, I guess. Okay, so here is a pouch. This is similar to the pouch I got from my Mavic Air 2. Okay, so let's open this up. Yeah, okay. Just wanted to make sure. So this comes with 2 extra batteries. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't tripping because I thought it was going to come with 3 extra batteries. So it comes with 2 extra batteries, and I'm assuming the other battery is going to come from the actual drone. This is like a charging hub that's very handy to carry around. Let's see. And then this happened with the last drone I got, the Mavic Air 2. You would think that like nothing else is in here, but normally it should be in this pocket. So in this pocket we have extra, basically propellers. So it's good to have these to replace. Let me look at these comments too, trying to sorry I missed this. Okay, so Ray of Sunshine said feel like a kid in a candy store. Yeah, definitely. TED Talks. Let me know what the face is for. Okay. And then here is the charging cable. So as you can see here, this is where the cable would go for the hub. Thanks. So I wanted to show, I was actually just texting, I wanted to show my pouch from my Mavic Air 2 just to kind of compare it. Of course, this drone is smaller than the Mavic Air 2, but similar pouch. I like to take this pouch and put it inside of my backpack. So it's pretty convenient. And let's see what's in, if there's anything in the front of here. Nothing in here. So literally it just comes with the batteries and things like that. We're gonna go for it with the drone. Here is the just some like information about the kit. They usually put this in here. Not gonna lie, I was kind of bummed at how like beat up this was. Presentation, right? Probably UPS's fault, not sure. But some people like to get a hard shell case. I haven't really got into that yet because I don't want to travel with that. Maybe like in the future I might do that. Okay. Yeah, Ted, this looks like a USB-C. So that's pretty much that part. Okay. Well, actually, the drone is a little beat up. You can feel, this is the drone box. You can feel the, you can actually, I don't know if you can see it, but it's definitely raised a little bit, like it's been bumped around like the rest of the stuff. So this is going to be, this is literally my first look at everything. I'm going to take a picture of this because I took a picture of the rest of it. Just want to be like, okay, in case there's some issues and like you guys kind of sent this beat up. Anyway. All right. So this is the DJI Mini 3 Pro. Let's open it. Let me know if you all have, you know, thought about the DJI Mini 3 Pro. I know it's not really a beginner drone because of the price point, but actually it's like beat up. Let me not show my serial number. But anyway, I was just kind of frustrated with this. I opened it earlier to see how much beat up it was, but yeah, frustrated with this after all of that. Hopefully the box bumps don't hurt it, yeah. And that's why I wanted to get this a little earlier because I'm traveling and I wanted to like test it out before I'm actually traveling, but I have a lot of stuff trying to get ready for the trip so we'll see. I'm hoping I can get it up in the air at least once before I decide if I want to take the Mini 3 or the Mavic Air 2. All right. We'll get a good look at this before I open the box. Hopefully it doesn't. All right, so here it is. All right, ooh la la. And if you are getting, like if you're enjoying this video, be sure to hit the like and share it. And if you're not already subscribed, let me know. Or not let me know, but please subscribe. All right. So, wow. This is the Mini 3 Pro. It's definitely been a while since I've handled a drone of this size. Once I sold my Mini, my first Mini, it was in, was that 2020? Don't rush. Let me slow down. So I'm just going to put these next to each other really quickly. But here is okay. Here is the two next to each other. So as you can see, definitely smaller, definitely lighter. Of course, this is 249 grams, but this doesn't have the, let's see. Doesn't have the battery in there yet. I don't think it shouldn't have the battery already in here. So there's the gimbal cover. Sensors and everything. The gimbal has the ultra light. It has it like at the bottom. This one's lighter, like a little bit lighter gray than the Mavic Air 2. Let me see. Ooh, we get to some, yeah. So this one is the Mavic Air 2. And this one is the Mini 3 Pro. So here's the back comparison. Okay. Yeah, so the Mini 3 Pro has like obstacle avoidance. That's one of the things that kind of drove up the price point. All right, so let's continue on opening this. I'll put the Mavic Air 2 back in display in a minute. All right, continue on. Okay. You're right, Ted. I do need to slow down. I've been waiting all day. Like I went to work or I was working and basically I was like, I'm gonna wait to open this. So it's probably not even charged, but here is the controller. So they have, of course, the option where you can use like the standard controller. I'm trying not to like rip it apart, but here is the controller. So let's compare. This is not this. This is the. Let me move this box again. So this is the controller for the DJI Mavic Air 2 that I'm pointing at right now. Here's the new like smart RC controller that comes with the Mini 3 Pro. I am hearing that this is not going to be compatible with this drone, which is my Mavic Air 2. Hopefully, maybe an update in the future. So if you remember some of my older videos, I talk about why I want to display on my controller going forward is because when I have to put this phone in here, I cannot put it in here with the case on it. So I would have to take this off and put it on in there. And usually it's just when I'm kind of moving fast, which you've seen I did earlier, I have already broken the camera, which I need to get fixed. This is the S20. So I'm glad to be able to have this option. However, I really hope that they will allow this to work with other drones going forward. So like, yeah, this is nice. And some of my friends have already sent me like the quality of it. I'll be doing additional videos to show you like just like a live view of how it looks. Let's see, let me make sure I'm looking at the comments and getting, yeah. So Ted says, and it's still under 250 grams, neat, yep. Look at the size of that controller, yeah. This is gonna be great. So I'll probably see how I can get like a hood to go over this, because no matter what, when it's really like a lot of sun out there, yeah, it's sometimes good to have like a little hood to kind of control the glare. Yeah, definitely a switch right there. Does DJI include a docking station so you can play games on? I don't know about that. Let's see. So it came with a smart controller with a viewing screen, all for 1,300. Yeah, and just to clarify, the 1,300 also included. I got the. Sorry, put this off vibrate. The 1,300 also included the smart, basically the DJI Care Refresh, which is what I talked about on my previous channel or previous videos about if you should get a refresh package, which I got for 2 years. So if anything happens to this, there's like I can pay a replacement fee and things like that to get another drone. Okay, so here are the basically the control sticks here. I don't know if you guys want me to go through and put it on. Go ahead, and I was just gonna unbox it. But literally they come like this, and whoa, some people actually fly without these. I don't know if I would do it on here. Like on this older controller, these are plastic, a little more plastic. This feels a little more like nicer. On my old controller, these have broken off, and as you can see, like it's a different little setup. So I have flown without the sticks. It's not like recommended, but I have done that. So like literally it's really easy, and I find myself needing extras. I'm actually kind of surprised that this one didn't come with extra. Maybe it's probably in here. Let's see if it's in here. So as you can see, after that is it. Box is interesting. Like I usually try to keep my boxes so that if I need to resell it, I try to keep the original packaging. Okay, let's see what's in here. This is probably just like more information on the drone itself. This is more propellers. So I got the extra ones that were in the, I have the ones that are already on the drone, the ones that were in the combo, and these were in the drone packaging. And then here are the control sticks. So there are actually, no, this is actually a screwdriver. It looked like the control stick at the top. And another charging cable. So that's it. Definitely thought there would be a little bit more. I mean, of course I read it, but I think I definitely rushed to buy this, but I'm excited about it. Let's see if it'll turn on. Probably not though, because it's probably, I really wanted to do a true unboxing so that it would basically show you all that before I even like got it out and charged it. So it looks like it's a little different as far as removing the battery, but here are like the little two buttons that you press. Oh, let me make sure. 100 more than the max. Yeah, I mean, you could get it without the controller. Without the controller, it is 909. More sticks. I did not see them. I might have to go back through this, but I did not see them. I thought there would be more sticks. But looking at the Flymore kit, like literally on the outside of it, it's just the two batteries, and the, let's see this, more of the propellers. So like I said, I doubt this will turn on. No. So this might be a part 2 in play. Let me see. It's definitely different than I'm gonna have to like take some more to look at this, but it's different than the let's see. Like with the Mavic Air 2, I can look at the battery life right here and just press the button. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like one green light. Keela Explorer, thanks for checking in. Hey, I know you're a drone owner as well. Ray of Sunshine is a drone owner also. Let's see. So the batteries are different. But I definitely like that it's lighter than the Mavic Air 2. And lots of times when you go out of the country, like the 250 grams only like concerns you if you need to register your drone. So like in the US, you have to register your drone if it's 250 and above, but the registration is like $5. But then when you go out of the country, there are a lot of countries that don't want drones that are more than 250. So yeah, it's completely dead. So I'll do a part 2. Let me know if y'all want to see me like flying it, of course, in the comments. Let me know what questions you have. But like I said, I wanted to go live and do this because once my birthday hits next week, it's a wrap. I won't be able to edit any content or anything. It looks like the controller is good. It's not going to have anything to connect to, but all right. I was looking for my charger. I'm gonna try to plug this up really quickly and see if the drone will come on. But anyway, so when I set up this controller, let's see. Okay, wait a minute. Let me go back and catch up on the comments. So yeah, the propeller, like they definitely seem longer. Kind of compare it to the Mavic Air 2. Yeah. Okay, so Ray of Sunshine says, I'm struggling to find tablets to serve as viewing screens. Yeah. Which I know a lot of people really prefer like Apple, basically, for like their viewing of their, like when they're flying. Do you have one that you use now, or what are you using now, Ray of Sunshine, for like your screen? Okay, so it's just basically like wanting me to set this up, put the country and all that good stuff. And then I gotta log into my Wi-Fi network. I really wish this was charged up. This has about 3 bars in charge. As you can see on the controller, I'll just walk you through. This looks like it has the return to home button here, the power button here. Where's my other controller? So comparison, this is the Mavic Air 2 controller. There's a return to home button. Has the same 3 settings. So like normal would be normal flight. Sport would be like making the drone go faster. And then this is probably like cinematic, the C, which is basically slow motion cinematic effect. And on the top, similar settings. So like if you don't want to press on the screen, you can always use this red button to record and this button to take a picture. Usually these buttons are to do zooms and stuff like that. This is really exciting because it has vertical format, or you're able to shoot vertical shots, which you really can't do that on most drones, which is still kind of crazy to me that you can't do that. Okay, so all right, there we go. Let's see if I can turn this on now that it's plugged up. Move everything out of the way. So I got it plugged up. And let me know if you want to see a side-by-side comparison again. The darker gray one is the Mavic Air 2, which you can get for a really good deal right now because this just came out. All right, let me catch up on some of these comments. Okay, so Kita says, yeah, of course we want to see this take flight. So yeah, like I said earlier, my plan was to definitely fly this when it was supposed to arrive last week, and it just arrived today. So I wanted to show you all the first look at it. Okay, so I just took the cover off by just lifting right here. And it has like a remove before the use. It has all these stickers on it. One thing I noticed in this Fly More combo is it doesn't have ND filters. And if you're familiar with ND filters, like I'm gonna get these pouches confused now. ND filters basically help, especially with like, they basically think of them as sunglasses for your drone. So with the Mavic Air 2, came with 3 ND filters. So that's going to be interesting, trying to see what's available out there now for this Mini 3 Pro, because just looking at it, I doubt it's going to fit this Mini 3. All right, so yeah. Let me see if I can skip this Wi-Fi thing right quick so I can show y'all the view through it, even though it's going to be a view of my house. All right, let me catch up on the comments too. Okay, so sure, when you get a chance to fly, I love to see a short. Yeah, definitely. I'm going to, and I'm in Atlanta. I think Kita is as well, but it's been not such great weather either. So hopefully, I got to check the weather for the rest of the week. I'm going to try to get something for you all soon. All right, so let me restart that really quick. While I restart that, going to go through the comments. Let's see. schedule out that impressions video. How is the LCD display? The Mini 3 Pro only works with that fancy controller. Yeah, as of now, the Mini 3 Pro only works. Hopefully, like I said earlier, I hope they have like an update soon. Let me get back to let me show a different camera. 1 second. Okay, so I'm back on camera on the camera while I answer some of these questions and talk about what your comments are. So Ted says, schedule out the impressions video. How is the LCD display? The Mini 3 Pro only works with a fancy controller. So yeah, I'm gonna see what kind of like updates they're gonna talk about as far as, you know, if they're gonna have an update to include other drones. I mean, it would be nice, but we all know how companies work. They're all about that money. But it would be really great if I can control my drones with this one controller. I'm at a point now, like I said, I'm traveling next week, and I really wanted to be able to test out, so like really test it out, not be rushed to test it out. And I'm not really going to be able to. So I'm trying to decide now if I'm going to travel with both or just travel with one. Got to figure that out. Okay, so yeah, if I can't find tablets as viewers, I'm looking at that Mini with the smart controller. But like I just said, you know, you may want to wait to see if it's gonna actually be compatible with the other drones, because I know you have like 2 other DJI drones, right? So we'll see. And I know it's tough to get hands on other smart controllers because they're not making them anymore, and then they're really expensive, the ones that are out there. So it's a tough investment to kind of understand like which one you want to do. I definitely don't like the phone option, as I was mentioning earlier, because literally casualties. I've cracked a few phones, and even on the front part, as you can see where this, and I'll probably have to go back to the other camera. As you can see with this front part, it clamps down on your phone. So it's like cracked my screens on my Note 8, I believe. It's just been interesting. Okay, so let's see. Yes, I need a tablet. I'll look into that. Thanks. So yeah, thanks for the suggestion. Because Ted had mentioned Android. So yeah, you use an Android phone. Huawei MatePad Mini, and just make sure too, Ray of Sunshine, whichever one you look at, just kind of, I know you're saying you're having problems, but you probably already know like to check if the actual DJI app is compatible with that, whatever tablet you get, because you don't get, and for those, I know Ray probably knows this, but for those that don't know, with DJI, you don't like go to the app store and get the app. You always want to go directly to the website and download the basically software to put the DJI Fly app on your phone. So normally, like with the Android device, I have to download it, and then I'll have to download some type of like zip thing to unzip it onto my phone and do all of that stuff. So let's see. Okay, so yes, Ted says yes, you're looking for 7-inch Android tablets, and then the Amazon Fire tablet got that. Let's see. Ray of Sunshine uses a Galaxy X. Let me catch up. Let's see. So Samsung Galaxy S10 phone I use now, and LG G8 phone. Yeah. So like I mentioned earlier, the 20 has taken a fall. I've used the Note 8 and the Note 10. I'm trying to think what else. I did have a Huawei at one point, and I don't use that anymore. But I probably should use one of my older phones, but I ended up messing up this S20. So I got to get this fixed. One of my other to do things before I leave. We'll see how that goes. If not, I do have a Flip 3 that might be my traveling camera phone, even though it's not the best. I don't like the Flip 3 camera. All right. Yeah, so Ray of Sunshine said, yeah, it's hard to get smart controllers. Recovery One Drone. Howdy, folks. Hey, Recovery One. I don't know if you saw my comment, but definitely interested. Thanks for the invite on getting on your show. Hit me up at hello@allthingsdrone.com. I don't want to put that in the chat, and I'm probably going to delete that comment soon because I don't want a bunch of bots and spams hitting me up. But I had responded and put my email address, but I'll delete it now that you're in the chat. So hello@allthingsdrone.com, and definitely hit me up so we can definitely do a live together. That would be great. Okay, so Ray of Sunshine says, I cry every time I use my phone. Fear of cracking it. Those app downloads are not kind at times. Yeah. Like when I tell you I was pissed that I dropped this, because what happened was I actually decided I got engaged last year. So I decided to make my fiance go with me to a park, and I wanted to film just like a little video, because I'm like, I know I can do this. Like I can use like one of the quick shots, and I just wanted to do that. So literally rushing, putting everything in the trunk, and hadn't put my case on, and it dropped on the pavement. This was like right before the holidays, so like this camera really, like the front facing camera still works. This camera works, but because it's missing like the cover, it just doesn't really focus at all. It's just kind of blurry, so it really sucks. And my Note 10 would be my next option, but I can't even get in that phone. It's been, I used it for work, and then I removed it from my work's device management, and now I can't even get in it at all. So I reached out to Samsung, I reached out to my company, employer, and no one can get it off. It's technically my phone, so I just can't get into it right now. So kind of struggling with phones here. Okay, so let's see. Ray of Sunshine saying, hey to Recovery One. Find an Xperia, what is that, for cheap, so that you can use a phone with a 4K display. Could I just get a phone from Walmart to use? I mean, you could, but like you definitely want to make sure, like I think Ted was just saying, like make sure it's a good display. Make sure it's like has a good processor, because you're going to be running. This has like the GPS things on there so that you can do it. So you just want to make sure that it's running smoothly. Definitely don't want to have something that's like lagging and things like that. And also, like I said, you definitely want to make sure that the software for the DJI Fly app is compatible with whatever you get. Recovery One Drone says, I understand. Yeah. So you're going to be traveling with both drones. Yeah. It's to be determined. Like, I really wish I would have got this drone when they said I was going to get it. So for anyone that's looking at buying a Mini 3 Pro, especially if you buy it from DJI directly, hopefully, let me take a quick sip, excuse me. You know, it's not, I don't think the last time I checked, it was last week, that it wasn't on Best Buy. Best Buy still had it as a pre-order. Let me just check right quick and see. But if you're buying from DJI directly, like this is my first time buying from DJI, and I didn't want to because I knew there was going to be issues with transit. But let's see. Yeah, it's still showing as pre-order on Best Buy. So just kind of know that if you're going through to buy it on DJI, you're going to expect a little longer than wait time. Let's see where we're at now. So when I bought mine on May 10th, estimated time was 5:31. Let's see what it shows now as far as if you want to buy it. Okay. I don't know why this is so small. Okay, so let's see what it says now for so the Pro, like I said, you can get the Pro without the controller. At the time when I was looking at this, hold on, let me move some of these pop-ups out of the way. So the Pro by itself, if you look in this left corner, it's showing as August 1st. Sorry, this is actually the standard controller that I'm looking at right here. I honestly don't know why this is cropping this out. Let me try this. That's so weird. Is it showing cropped out for y'all? Let me remove this and try it again. Nope, that is weird. Okay, but anyway, so let's move on. The Mini 3 Pro with the standard controller is showing right now as August 1st. The Pro with the Mini 3, or the Mini 3 Pro with the actual controller that I just have on display, which is a 5.5 inch HD, is showing now as of 7/26. This is to my location here in Georgia. And then no remote controller shows as 8/1. So you can kind of expect it could be a little delayed. It was an interesting buying experience. When I bought it, I didn't even I literally it just said thanks for your payment, and that was that. And then I didn't get any information on shipping until a couple of weeks later. So a lot of people you see in we're seeing in online on Twitter and groups were like, I'm just going to cancel this because they didn't have any faith in it, because it was very sketch when you ordered it online. And like I said, this is my first time ordering from DJI. Let's see. Recovery One Drone says if you're willing to spend the cash, the Triple Tech is the best tablet out for screen brightness. Okay, so there's another suggestion for Ray of Sunshine. Anyone else that's looking at that for a tablet display for flying your drone? Have you ever ordered from B&H? I have a long time ago. I actually ordered from them for a display. My monitors I'm using, I was really wanting to get a picture-by-picture monitor. And most people, when they hear that, they think the picture-in-picture. I was wanting to get a monitor that has 2 display inputs. So I have my personal computer on one side of the monitor and my work computer on the other side of the monitor. I have a Bluetooth keyboard and mouse, so I can go in between my things. So I don't want to mix my stuff, my personal and my work computer information together. So I ordered, their description said picture by picture. Was not the case. And I want to say they delivered my monitor to the wrong location. They delivered it to the billing. I had different addresses, one for billing and one that I actually wanted to deliver to. And they took it upon themselves to deliver it to the billing address. So got the monitor finally. And this was at the beginning of everybody going to work from home, the beginning of, just being at home working. So you can imagine monitors were hot commodity things. Everyone was trying to get them. and it didn't. Needless to say, it didn't have picture by picture. It had picture and picture, and it was like it was like kind of older than what they described. I was kind of shocked by that. I have ordered some other like camera gear for my camera from there, and that came out fine. I ordered a keyboard, and that came out fine. Recovery One Drone says B&H is hit and miss. Most of the time they are good, but once in a while they leave you hanging. Yeah, like that experience I just did. So it was at the beginning of everybody going to work from home. So I was like ready for this monitor, and come to find out it wasn't what the description said. And also they like close on, I want to say Friday and Saturday, just due to religious um, things. And so if you have an issue with the order, or even if you order like Thursday, don't expect it to get processed until like that Monday or whatever. So that's just a thing. And then like when I tried to get in touch regarding the wrong monitor or issues with that, you have to wait till basically, I want to say Monday. So I think they're even closed on a Sunday. But I know they're definitely closed on either Friday afternoon and Saturday, or just the whole day, Friday and Saturday. Let's see. TED Talk says, I have B&H is great. Less shipping shenanigans than Adorama. I haven't used them. I have heard of them though. I've been kind of scared to use some of these sites, and not gonna lie. Like I was hesitant when I used B&H, and it turned out to be rightfully so. True. Ray of Sunshine says true. B&H have been leaving me hanging for a few things. Thanks for confirming that I'm not imagining things. I want to go back to ordering from DJI. Yeah, DJI. This is my first experience, but like I said, definitely expect not the exact date to be delivered, because there's going to be some times where, all the time, where they're coming from overseas to like one of the warehouses, and then it has to be scanned through customs. And so there was that time, like I mentioned earlier, they had the shipping. It said it shipped on DJI's website, and it was literally just a label had been created, and they kept saying, yeah, we're expecting it to be there, and now we have to wait for them to actually scan it and all that stuff. So that was interesting. Okay, so let's see. You actually use Logitech's? No, I haven't used the Logitech Synology software. What I have, the setup that I have now is I have the dongle on my work computer because I can't install certain software on my work computer. And then I have the Bluetooth, basically have it Bluetooth to my personal computer. So what I do is I have to, and it's going to be hard because I have this background on. It has the 1, 2, and 3. So I can put up to 3 different devices and control it with that. Okay, so I restarted my controller really quickly. Like I was having issues like pressing on it earlier. Now I'm able to do it. I have to connect to my Wi-Fi to basically continue the activation. Okay, so let's see. Okay, Radio Sunshine says, okay, that's true. Overseas delays. Oh my, supply issues, lots of delays. And that's why I've been saying like I've been dealing with a lot lately. I've moved, so that's why I have this background on, and haven't set up my like YouTube the way it looked before I moved, with like the nice art in the background. This is like an actual photo that I took with my Mavic Air 2, and I actually sell this as like a canvas in my store. Let's see, and I've been like waiting on a lot of things to like from appliances. It's been a nightmare. So just keep that in mind in general. I actually was thinking about wanting to get like a camera for my upcoming trip since I showed you how my phone is. Yeah. And I have a Canon T6i for a DSLR, and it's really bulky. So I was looking into the Sony camera ZV-1, but I wasn't sure about the picture quality of it. I think Ted, you might. I'm not sure what camera you use, but let me know if you have any recommendations that's like small and compact. But I'm like scared to order that now, just because with this and dealing with other delays, and it's just delays all around. So it's been crazy. Okay, so let me know if you guys want me to continue setting up this controller, or if you want me to do a separate video. I know it's getting late, where you can actually see through the viewfinder, and it's not like a viewfinder of my house. And it's just charging, but I was able to turn it on while it's charging. Okay, so Ted says, "Oh, gotcha." Just setting this up. It has the asking me for the time zone. Okay, so Recovery One Drone says, yeah, most often when you order from DJI, it's coming from their stateside, or coming from one of their stateside warehouses. In California, their warehouses in Cerritos. Yeah. Yeah. So I wasn't sure. Like I was thinking earlier, it came from came from actually overseas, and then came to their warehouse in California, because one of my friends said it happened to them last time. So like the holdup was with them actually scanning it in through customs. So like when I reached out to DJI, they said, we're just waiting for it to be scanned any moment now. And so that went on for a few days. And funny enough, my friend who ordered the drone maybe a couple of hours from me also lives in Georgia. Like literally, ours left the same time, arrived on the same time and everything. Arrived on the same day and everything. He's the one that got $200 worth of credits. I got $70 worth of credits. So I mean, I guess it's better than nothing, but still, So I'll probably do a separate video because it's asking me for my login and all that good stuff. And I will try to get that out as soon as possible. Like I said, I'm trying to do a lot before my trip and not lose my mind while in the process. Red Sunshine says, beautiful background. Best wishes on your new adventure. Several videos, okay? Yeah, so I'll do that. But like I said, I wanted to show you this drone. And if you need to rewind this, like if you're watching the replay, definitely go back and see like when I actually unbox it. You can get a better view of it, and I'll have additional videos. Just a reminder, like some of the specs include like the option to be able to do vertical video. It has obstacle sensing, so that's very different from the Mini 3 or Mini 2s. And it has a lot of other things. So I'll be going over them in more detail, showing the comparison between the Mavic Air 2 and the Mini 3 Pro. And then, let me know if you have any questions, like drop the questions on the actual video if you think of any, and then I will consider those in my next video. And I have to communicate with you all through comments right now. I don't have a community tab, so I have the community tab on my travel channel, which is Work Hard, Travel Well. But since this drone channel is so new, you have to have like 500 subs to get a community channel or a community tab, so I can actually, ask y'all, what questions do you have? What do you want to see? So I'm communicating right now through comments. So thanks for responding and jumping on. I really appreciate you all for jumping on. I wanted to schedule this, but I was so scared to schedule it because I didn't know when it was going to arrive. Yesterday I said it was going to arrive between a certain window. Of course, it didn't make that window. So I was like, I'll believe it when I see it, just, with how long it took to get this drone. I ordered on May 10th and it arrived today. Red Sunshine says, thanks for sharing. And Ted says, thanks for sharing. So yeah, my other channel is YouTube. Oops, I didn't mean to put that period in there. YouTube.com/workhardtravelwell. And that's my travel channel. That's the one I started with a long time ago and had that one first. But I really became like passionate as when I started to be flying drones more. I really became passionate and just thought it would be best to create a separate channel because that way it has a place for drone content. Okay, so yeah, definitely check out my travel channel. I know Ted's subscribed, so I appreciate you all for jumping on, and look forward to additional videos. If I don't get like a longer video, I'm definitely gonna get this baby up and test it for like a short, especially now that I can shoot vertical content. Like that sold it for me because I do a lot of vertical videos, and with me being on Instagram and YouTube, all that good stuff, I need a way to do vertical video because as of now, I mean, of course I can still do vertical video. It was a way that I did it where I had to shoot from a certain angle from the subject. So I would usually shoot far away and then I'd have to crop in and basically crop it to vertical format, which, it's good, but can't wait to see what this actually looks like where I don't have to do all of that. Let me make sure I didn't miss anyone else's comments. But if you got any value out of this video or any of my other videos, feel free. You could buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/KimH. But I always appreciate your support, and make sure to share this channel with anyone that you think might benefit. Looking forward to connecting with you all further, and also definitely Recovering One Drone. Looking forward to hearing from you, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.